The Long Walk 2025, directed by Francis Lawrence, I think is one of the biggest surprises of the year so far for me when it comes to films. It was a solid film in every aspect, and I guess it's what you would expect from a Stephen King adaptation. This is a film that makes you laugh, cry, and truly think. The acting in it was phenomenal, and every character felt so genuine and likable. The sense of brotherhood and camaraderie throughout the film was deeply moving, and that sort of thing really stuck with me when I came out of the cinema. The starting emotion in this film is amazing. Just get ready from acting masterclasses from so many actors. Judy Greer, who plays the main character's mother, phenomenal performance. David Johnson, Cooper Hoffman, and so many more, amazing. This film is adapted from Stephen King's 1979 novel, written under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. The film carries what I think the author's raw and uncompromising vision, but it also adds a fresh angle that makes it different from the source material. I think if you have read the books, you actually might be surprised a lot of times during the film how different it is, but not different in a bad way. It very much represents those differences and presents them to you very well, and for the average person that has never read the novel, it's just a great film with an ending you will not expect. The film is a story about a brutal contest where people, men of a sort of young adult age to adult age, are forced into a life or death march. Forced is a bit of a proposing word here because you are forced to stay, but everybody does voluntarily sign up. They do actually discuss the difference between actually whether it is voluntary or it is sort of indoctrinated into your minds that you have to sort of, for the country you've got to do this. So I do find a lot of the comments they make very interesting. The main characters are Cooper Hoffman playing Raymond Garrity and David Johnson playing Peter McVrees. Both deliver amazing performances during the whole film, with David Johnson, I think, being the standout, and I think his roles so far in the past few movies he's been in, such as Alien Romulus and this film, The Long Walk, I think we're going to see him in some Oscar-winning roles potentially soon enough. And also every supporting cast member of young actors also do justice to their roles, and though it is intense, I think that truly drives the film forward. Constantly has you questioning things, constantly has you getting emotional for the characters and building a relationship with characters in such a short span of time. I think technically, the film holds together very steadily. Lawrence's direction definitely ensures that the pacing doesn't falter, and JT Molnar's screenplay definitely balances the emotional aspect and the brutal aspect really well. The cinematography captures the vast landscapes, the desolate America that it is set in. This America that has been ruined and ravaged to the point where they are just ruined, and they have to put on these things like the Long Walk in order for some people to gain money and fame. Very dystopian. And it also presents the suffocating intensity of the march, with the editing and the background score being amazing, creating this oppressive atmosphere that you just get hooked into. I think the acting performances, there are some standouts and there are some less notable performances. When it comes to consistency, I think the mood and the narrative's weight is what carries this film to be so good. The standout performances of the two mains and the very good performances of the side characters and side cast, it makes The Long Walk a gripping, gruesome, and deeply emotional film. While it not being flawless, it succeeds in making viewers question their endurance, question their humanity, question what they would do at the cost of survival. And for someone who is into dystopian films, it is certainly worth the watch, with it definitely having points at Hunger Games and Constantine, the films that Lawrence has previously directed, with overall I think The Long Walk 2025, in my opinion, being a phenomenal film that you really have to watch if dystopian and thrillers are your thing. That is my quick spoiler-free review of The Long Walk. Please just tell me what you guys think and drop them in the comments below if you can, and tell me what you want to review next. Bye.